Um, I feel like I feel a lot of different ways really with such like a dedication of a song that we put towards this. Um, One of my biggest like struggles has always been just having a not proper, but a much more energetic stage presence that just doesn't typically shine through out of everything that I put onto the stage. It's much more like technical work and strictly vocal and instrumental work that I really put in um, live performances. And so this was like it was an entirely new challenge to like really break free. And I think that was part of the importance of the song that I picked too, because it has such a for lack of any other words, like just a rocker attitude. Even for it being like more indie alternative, it had this energy about the song itself, and then getting to maneuver through the song, in ways that I wanted to kind of showcase other parts of my voice. It was a cool balance to I lost my thoughts there. It's a cool balance to strike when you find ways to let the music guide your presence as opposed to thinking of it so technically and thinking of it as such a job. So just being able to pull out that raw energy was a nice way to break that struggle.
Uh, I would say yes, you have to find the balance of like emotions and what the song is making you feel, and like making sure you convey that to the audience and you really let the lyrics shine through. But then also having like some self control so that way you're still hitting the right notes and stuff. But I would say to not be afraid. That's why I tell myself to not be afraid to really lock into the emotion of the song. Like if you do end up crying during the song, then that's just gonna show America, damn, that boy was really into that song, or damn, that girl was really feeling that song. And I don't think at least none of us in this meeting right now would want to sing and not make somebody feel something. So I would say tap into the emotion as much as you can.
Yeah. And as far as I go, as far as this song, I felt like I had the responsibility to really represent women, especially in country music and what we've been through. And this message is so poignant. It's still poignant. And it sucks that it's so poignant. But Reba McEntire has been such a mentor and an idol for me for so long. She covered the song years ago. And, we have to really, really push hard in country music, in country radio. It's not a new thing. That's just been happening. I'm not touching on something that's new. And yes, it's emotional. And I want women to know that they say that women in country music don't want to listen to other women. And that really, really hurt us for a decade. And I'm so glad that we were able to touch upon that. It's so important because it's like, then how did you describe the 90s and the early 2000s of women in country music? It defined our industry. So we have to keep fighting the good fight. And I'm so glad it was Beyonce and Reba, and it represents the fight that women really have to go through. It's a different thing, and I hope I conveyed that message and just tried to give a little bit more to the message. You know what I mean? There's just so much to it. So I felt like it was a responsibility tonight. Like I was like, let's do this. Like I'm part of it. So I mean,
Yeah.
I that's what I said. I have lived this song.
Mm.